Hey, what's up you guys, it's me Sanne and I'm back with another beauty video. Yeah, another different background. I guess after 6 months I'm finally back in my room in Nijmegen and I'm still figuring out what I want as like a backdrop or something cute. But I don't know, I kind of like this with the little Funkos over here. It's also a bit weird lighting because it's actually almost dark and I still needed to film this video. So that's why you have the weird yellow light up there. But yeah, I don't know. I kind of like this backdrop. But okay, that's not what we're going to talk about today. Today I'm going to take you through some of the new Max&More products. Max&More is a very affordable brand which you can get at the Action. It's like the most affordable beauty brand I've ever seen and the quality is actually pretty good. I've done a full face of Max&More before. Today I'm gonna do it a little bit different because I'm going to use all of the new products that I got, but I'm also just going to use the products that I already had. So I'm gonna do a full face of Max&More. We're just gonna use the new products and also talk about them a bit. Like the older products that I've used in the first video as well, I'm not gonna talk about those, I'm just gonna use them. But the newer products, I am going to talk you through them a bit and tell you what I think. Because of course we want to know what they're like, right? Yes. Because Max&More dropped a new collection like last week. The new collection is fully vegan, they are fully cruelty free, so that's great. Everything is under €2, I think. I didn't get any of the eyeshadow palettes because I have way too many eyeshadow palettes and I promised myself I wouldn't buy any more, and all of the shades in those palettes are shades that I already have. So I am going to use the previous eyeshadow palette, the 88 shades palette. We're just gonna get into it and then you'll see which products I got and I'll tell you about those. Okay, let's get into it. I have a few products here and I'm just gonna jump in with the first one, which is their face primer. I don't believe they have this one anymore, but they do have a new face primer in their new collection. My Action didn't have it actually, so I couldn't get it. That's why I don't have it, because I do enjoy trying out face primers. Then we're gonna jump into the first new product the new collection, which is the concealer. I'm not going to use a foundation because they don't have a foundation in my shade. They have a very small shade range. I think it's like 6 shades, especially like the new collection is 6 shades. I think the earlier collection was like 3 shades, so it is an improvement. And they do have like a few deeper skin tones and one very deep skin tone, but they didn't have something for someone as pale as me. But you know, that doesn't matter because I can get pale foundation anywhere else. So I haven't really heard any people of color speak about the foundation, so I'm not really sure if the range is any good or not for the deeper skin tones. I don't know. Yeah, that's why I didn't get a foundation, and all the foundations of their older collections also are too dark for me, so I'm not going to use the foundation at all. I'm just going to jump into the concealer right away, which is also available in like 3 or 4 shades only, which don't go that deep. So they do have one very dark foundation, but they don't have a matching concealer, which is a bit sad. But I do think that they made like lighter shades so you can use it as a highlighter thing. I just know that this is the lightest shade and it fits my skin, but all the other shades, can't comment on them and I won't. It is a very terrible shade range, of course, but it's such an affordable brand. There's just a level of expectation. It already ticks a lot of boxes that you don't expect it to tick. I'm just gonna stop commenting on the shade range. Just know it's very limited. Since I'm not wearing foundation and concealer is looking a bit weird because I have a lot of redness in my cheeks today. So I'm just gonna like slightly dab some concealer over here just to even out their color a tiny bit. It's not the most covering concealer, and compared to other concealers you do need like quite a lot for it to cover up nicely, but like it already made my redness disappear a bit. That's nice. But as you can see, it gives me just like a tiny bit of like awake look. It covers quite a bit. Like the redness in this pimple over here is gone, but it didn't cover it as well as I wanted it to. It definitely isn't a high coverage concealer, but it does cover up what it needs to. This concealer was like $1.50 or something. In general, I kind of like it. I like the formula. I do think that the little wand thingy is very thin. It's more of like a lip gloss wand, well, I'm used to concealers having a bit of a bigger one so you can reach more area. But that's just, you know, my little pet peeve. I'm just very bothered that it only comes in like 3 shades, so do with that what you will. Next product is a powder, because of course I gotta set this concealer. This is still from their old range, and I'm just gonna be visiting the Action regularly to see if they carry more of the new collection, because I do want to try out everything. They also came out with a few brushes, but my Action only had the eyeshadow brush, so of course I got that. But I do want to try the powder brush and the foundation brush, I think, so I'm just patiently waiting for that. Okay, so now I've done powder, I'm going over onto another new product, which is the Bronze and Highlight palette. I kind of immediately got this because I have a bronzer by Max&More as well, but it's from their Christmas advent calendar, so they don't sell it. But I just hit pan on that, and it's like the only bronzer that I actually use. I don't use bronzer that often. Yeah, I wanted to get that again, but I couldn't. So when I saw they were coming out with this, I was like, I need to get that because I love their other bronzer and I want to try this out. This one is in the shade 505 Goddess Glow, but I'm pretty sure that this is the only shade they have. This is literally only gonna be good on people who are as pasty white as I am. If you're just a tiny bit more tan even than me, this is gonna fade away on your skin, and this is gonna be too white. I'm just not gonna be talking about the terrible shade ranges anymore, because we just know that the shade ranges are so incredibly small. And it's just sad because they make a brand which is so affordable and so accessible to everyone. So it's kind of sad to see that it's only being catered to the white person, you know? Especially since now I'm gonna show you what this contour does. It doesn't really do that much, but I have to apply quite a lot for it to like actually look a bit decent. And I feel like if it looks like this on me, literally you just have to be a tiny bit more tan than me and it isn't gonna show up on your face at all. Okay, so I bronzed up my entire face. I'm gonna come back to this little palette a bit later. But first off, I'm just gonna settle in my makeup a bit, get it a bit shiny. This is literally my favorite setting spray because it gives such a dewy look. It's really nice. It's the hydrating setting spray, but I'm pretty sure like the new collection only carries like a long-lasting and hydrating one, and I'm not sure how similar to this one that is. Just gonna wait till that settles down a bit. Okay, so it's settled into my skin now, and my skin is looking nice and glowy. Love that. I'm just quickly gonna apply some eyebrow gel. I'm pretty sure they don't really have like any eyebrow products yet in their new collection. I'm not entirely sure though, so I'm using one of their old collection. Just something to quickly zhuzh up your eyebrows, you know. I think it's time for eyes, and I'm also just gonna go through that quickly because I didn't get any of the new eyeshadow palettes. But I do have this beauty. I really love this palette. Like that shade of blue-green is my absolute favorite. But first I'm gonna quickly prime my eyes with their eyeshadow primer. I haven't really noticed the eyeshadow primer in their new collection. Not really sure what I want to do yet. I don't have to go anywhere. It's evening. After I've done this, I'm just gonna take it off and lay in bed so I can go all out. Okay, so I have a fun little idea, which I'm just gonna try. Lately, I've been kind of enjoying using shimmery shades, like in the crease and such. And I just think it looks very fun. So I'm just applying this like bright, dark shimmery blue like all around my eyes. And I blended it out with a brown shade that's close to my skin tone. And I'm making like a simple halo eye. It was kind of a bad choice to choose this shimmery shade all over my lid because it blends terribly. And then I thought it would be fun to add this very bright pink just to the center of my lid. I'm just gonna blend it in with my fingers, you know. I'm just applying this lighter blue to the inner corner and blending that a bit. So that's just my quick colorful look. I use this one all over my lid and blended it out with this one in the center of my lid, and this one in the inner corner. And I'm just grabbing 2 of the Miki eye pencils because I do want to add an eye pencil. I use the Miki pencils because Miki is also owned by Max&More, I assume, or it's the other way around. Miki owns Max&More. I'm not sure, they're very heavily related at least. But yeah, I'm almost done. I'm just gonna apply some mascara, which is also the older collection. I didn't get the new one because I already have like 6 mascaras. Now I remember that I don't really like this one. Okay, so now I'm gonna go back to this contour palette because right now I'm going to use the highlighter, which I actually do like. I like the highlighter. It gives, like, I'm using the new eyeshadow brush as well because I just like these brushes for highlighter. It gives a nice soft glowy glow and not a glittery glow, you know? Like, look at that. Okay people, last thing, the last and final thing is this lipstick. I already got the Max&More lipstick fold, which has all 12 previous shades of lipstick that they had. So I was initially looking at their new lipsticks and was like, the packaging, the improvement on this packaging is like, oh, so much better, so much nicer. It still feels a bit cheap and such, but it is, so... But it just looks a lot more expensive than their older packaging. So I did really like that. And then I was looking for the shades and I found that they had a new shade. The shade is number 344 Muffin and I didn't have this one yet, even though I had all their previous shades. So this is a new shade actually. I like this one better. This one is nice. Like, did you see how that applied? It feels like butter. So yeah, oh, I love that. Can we just appreciate this terrible color combo? It's atrocious. It's not like, I kind of forgot that I had to show you that lipstick. So I just went for this blue eyeshadow combo. Well, I forgot that I had a dark brown reddish toned lipstick. Well, it could work. It's not that bad. So I guess that's it. I plopped on some lashes because I thought a look needed that. So yeah, this is my full face of Max&More products, including the new products. The highlighter in the contour palette is very pretty. The contour itself is... it could use more shades, you know. Also for the concealer is actually pretty nice and I'm glad that it's in my shade. But they only have like 3 shades, so it isn't gonna be nice for a lot of people, you know. Y'all need to work on that. But like, besides the color ranges not being great, good, decent, the new products are actually pretty good. I'm quite happy with them, especially lipstick. Lipstick is... the concealer is really nice. I've used it quite a few times already. And the highlighter is beautiful, so yeah, I'm not mad. I'm also wearing one of their new nail polishes on this hand. Don't mind that it's already chipped, I've been wearing it for a week already. That's my opinion on the new Max&More products. So yes, that's it for today I think. If you like this video, please give it a thumbs up. Subscribe to my channel if you want to see more from me. If you want to see even more from me, my blog and all my socials are linked down below. And that's it for today. I want to thank you for watching and I'll see you next time. Toodles!